Hey guys, this is John Watts. I was talking with a client sometime back, and we had settled an original creditor lawsuit. And so we were talking about credit reporting, and I mentioned a couple things to this client. I thought, well, maybe this would be useful to you guys if you're in this situation. So let's just imagine that it's Capital One, okay? And they sue you for $10,000, and say that you settled that for $5,000, just to make it easy. So once you settle that, the first thing is Capital One should show the balance as being zero. Okay, you don't owe any more money. Now, if they leave it at $10,000, that's false credit reporting, right? Because you owe zero. What if they put it at five? In other words, they say you owe 10, you take away five, so now you owe five. No, I don't owe anything. I owe zero. Okay, so that's the first thing, and that's kind of the easy thing to look for is, are they showing the correct balance? And if they're not showing the correct balance, then I would dispute that through the credit bureaus and say, hey, Capital One knows that I owe them nothing. Okay, and you might talk about the court case, you might not talk about the court case. There's different situations, kind of dictate different things. But the bottom line is you say to the credit bureau, I do not owe them a penny, and I want them to fix it or delete it. But here's the other thing is, so we've got the balance, but second thing is Capital One pulling your credit reports? So let's assume you only have one Capital One account. They sue you for $10,000. Even if they don't sue you, they say you owe $10,000, you pay $5,000, and they settle it, you're done, and you have no more Capital One accounts. Well, look at your credit reports. A week after that, a month after that, 6 months after that. Just keep an eye on your credit reports. And as I'm recording this is July 22nd. Up until July 22nd, 2020, up until April of 2021, you can pull your credit reports for free once per week at annualcreditreport.com. It's fantastic, so do that. And then just every now and then, look at those credit reports and see, is Capital One showing up as an inquiry? So that leads me into, let's talk about the two types of inquiries or credit pulls. There's what is often called a hard pull. And that's when you go to the car dealership, you say, hey, run my credit, see if I can get this new car. You go to the mortgage broker, hey, pull my credit, see what I qualify for. Now, basically, this has to be with your permission. You have actively sought out something. Okay, so we're not talking about a situation where a mortgage company is pulling your credit report without permission. Okay, we have filed suits on those before. Those are fantastic cases. It's amazing the big banks that will do that. Completely illegal credit pulls. Not talking about that. I'm saying you legitimately go somewhere, you ask them to pull your credit report, they pull your credit report. Well, that's a hard pull, and it usually will lower your score maybe a point or two. So usually after you settle with the original creditor, we're not talking about a hard pull. Instead, there's what's called a soft pull. Sometimes it's called an account review. Only you see that, and obviously the company that pulled it. But so if I have a soft pull, let's say I have a Discover card, then every month they do a soft pull on me. Well, then I go to a mortgage broker. Well, she's not going to see that Discover soft pull or that account review. Okay, that's just kind of between me and the credit bureaus and Discover. But if you've settled your Capital One and you have no other Capital One, and then you start seeing account reviews by Capital One, that's a warning sign. Okay, they're still pulling your credit report. Well, think about it. What account are they reviewing? You don't have an account with them anymore, right? You settled it. $10,000, you paid them $5,000, boom, you're done. They have no reason to pull your credit report. So why are they pulling your credit report? And is that an illegal credit pull? Well, I would say it is, okay? And I would definitely look at that. You got a couple options. You can sue them. You can do a dispute through the credit bureaus. And sometimes the credit bureaus say goofy things, particularly Equifax, like, we cannot delete this because it's a factual event. Like, it's just nonsense, okay? If it's an improper credit pull, it should be deleted. And it doesn't matter. See, this is a trap a lot of people fall into. They go, well, only hard pulls matter. No, soft pull matter. Somebody's pulling my credit report that has no right to do that, then they don't need to be doing that. And they need to be held accountable for that. So sometimes the argument is on a soft pull, well, what's the big deal? It didn't lower your credit score. Well, and I stole this from a guy in New York. I heard him say this in a seminar, talking about credit pulls, when the defense lawyer goes, Judge, it's no big deal. Who cares? It doesn't matter. He goes, hey, do you have your wallet with you? And the defense lawyer for Equifax or Capital One or whoever said, yeah, I got my wallet. He goes, put it on the table here. And of course, it's pre-COVID-19, when you're in the room with the judge, and the lawyer's like, I'm not going to pull my wallet. Judge's like, pull your wallet out. I want to see where this goes. He pulls his wallet out, and so the lawyer for the consumer says, open it up. Judge nods at him. He opens it up. He goes, now start pulling everything out and showing it to us. We want to see your credit cards. We want to see your pictures. We want to see your cash, your insurance card, rewards card, anything you got. Guy's like, I'm not going to do that. That's my private. And then you realize, okay, you kind of got set up for that. So the point is, even if it doesn't hurt anybody, I don't have the right to just stop somebody on the street and say, show me what's in your wallet. What is it, Capital One that says that? Show me what's in your wallet, or what's in your wallet. Just like I don't have the right to, see, oh, my neighbor over there, I'm just going to walk in their house and go through their filing drawer, look on their computer, see what kind of files they have. Even if I don't steal anything, I don't have the right to do that. Well, when I end that relationship with Capital One, what right do they have to pull my credit report? I would say to you, they don't have a right. So if you see this happen, get with a lawyer who's familiar, who's experienced at suing the credit bureaus, at suing, for example, Capital One or Bank of America, whoever it is. And they can also help you decide, do you need to do a dispute? Do you sue? There's different pros and cons on that. But I just wanted to share this with you. I don't think I've talked about this before, and I thought, well, this might be interesting to you, because whatever type of settlement, again, it doesn't have to be a lawsuit. It could just be you've closed out that account. Are they still pulling your credit report? Did you settle that account and now the account's closed? Are they pulling your credit report? So another reason, we don't need any more reasons, but here's another reason. Pull your credit reports from annual credit report once per week, Equifax, Experian, TransUnion. Save it, and then you'll have a record of it. So if you don't look at it, you just save them every week, and maybe you go back 6 weeks later, you're like, wait a minute, why is Capital One pulling my credit report? I closed that account out. Well, it may be something that you need to take action on. So appreciate you watching this, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Okay, bye-bye.